So then I started watching the Yankees like my whole life. And about 6 or 7 years ago, my parents retired to Florida, as you do. And so they're in like the Tampa Bay area. Now they're raging Tampa Bay Rays fans, right? They watched every single game for the last like 8 years, right? So I come down and he said something about, oh, the Yankees are playing the Rays. And I was like, oh, are you torn? Like, are you going to root for the Yankees? He goes, oh, I hate the Yankees. I've never liked the Yankees. And I was like, what are you talking about, Dad? Like, you watch all these Yankee games with me. He goes, oh, no, I've hated the Yankees since I was a little kid. And he faked liking the Yankees so we could watch ball games together.
That's the most loving thing I've ever.
Best thing ever.
As a person, I'm like, that's a little untruthful. As a dad, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah. It's just the sweetest thing ever.
Look, I watched the movie Planes twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
I watched McKenna, the American Girl Story, more times than I would like to know. But I mean, it's amazing when our father was no longer around and really instilled in us a ton of sports and whatnot. And our love of it, we would go see like football Cardinals games with him, and so much of that was all of us doing it together. And
like there was something like we would be in Sunday school, Jewish Sunday school, and like and he would.
Was it held on Sunday?
Yeah, is there non-Jewish? I don't know. And so we would.
It's called church, asshole.
It's also held on Sunday.
Is there a thing where non-Jews go to worship? What is that called?
I don't know.
Is there a Lord other than
Mosque?
the Jewish God? Okay, no, and we'd be sitting in Sunday school class, and like our dad would come to the window of the class, the thin window in the door, and just hold up a bag of peanuts, and we would be like, "All right, we're fucking out of here," and we'd be like, and we would go and watch the Cardinals lose perennially every year. They were 5-11, 6-10, 4-12. They just weren't good.
Okay,
but we would go and sit with our dad, and it'd be freezing.
I remember even the feeling of when you walked up out of the as you're coming up the steps, over the steps down towards our seats, and could see the like unnatural color green of the artificial turf, and it was like this feeling like you were arriving in like Oz, the Emerald City. It was like it was like open it up and it was green and it was beautiful, and like you saw the uniforms and the cardinal on the helmet, and it was like
It's like a bookstore, Jackie.
Yeah.